Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kayden Gordon Show, today's best country mix. And joining me right here is Van Lommel. Hey, Lan, how you doing today?
Hi, everybody. Doing great. Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
You're very welcome. So kind of tell us, how did you get your start in music?
Well, I started, longer ago, really. I picked up a guitar long ago, and I wrote songs long time ago, but in fact, I never released many of my songs before. I used to play in a lot of bands and being active as a musician, really, but I only started recently, let's say 2019, releasing my own songs through YouTube clips and now also on the streaming services. Um, so it's a bit new for me still, but I have quite a catalog of songs ready already. So I'm a bit in a luxury position here.
Yeah. What is one thing that you most enjoy about music?
I'm sorry?
What is one thing that you most enjoy about music?
Well, maybe most the writing and the performing as well, the recording, specifically that. Even today, with all the new technology and possibilities that are around, it's so much fun, so much easier than it used to be. You know, you don't have to go to a studio no more or rent studio time and whatever. You can do a lot of things by yourself, you know, and work with other people as you like, but you can do and prepare and supervise a lot of things yourself. And I think that's great.
If you could do a duet with any singer, who would you choose and why?
Oh, well, I'm not prepared for this one. I've recorded a couple of duets with singers here, but you mean any big major star, I suppose? I don't know. Maybe if I would look into the country field, I might go for Patty Loveless. I've always enjoyed and admired her singing ability and her voice, which I believe is great. But she's not doing a lot no more today. But well, she used to be big anyway, and she still is on record. So well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Where can people find you on social media?
Well, social media. I've only recently set up a Facebook page um, on which I will be start posting a lot more in the upcoming weeks and months because I have an album coming out soon, and also every time I make video clips, I have a few, well, quite a few already on YouTube, which are about the only two social media, so to speak.
Do you have someone or something that inspired you to start writing your music and singing, Van?
Well, I don't know. It's been a long time ago when I heard on a country radio show as well some music that I said, well, this is the kind of material, the kind of music I want to go to, and that's more or less where I went. I don't follow just one single pattern. I like versatility in music. I like to go beyond strict, well, formats, so to speak. But it's usually a mixture of country rock and Americana, as they say. I mean, in between there, that's where I feel good.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I don't know. Well, it depends a little on how people will respond, I guess. Right now, it's still a lot of fun, you know, putting out songs and getting people to listen to it and well, doing interviews like this. Well, it's great, you know. It creates new possibilities, and I don't know, but I'm not really having a great view perspective about that. I'll just take it as it goes, and see what comes.
What does a typical day look like for you?
Oh, well, I still go to work. I don't do this. I don't do this full time professionally,
Yep.
but I spend all my free time doing music that I do. But I am planning on doing some live gigs in the future. I'm working on that with some other musicians right now, because, like I said before, performing for myself and performing my own songs, it's only since almost 3 years that I really started and decided doing that for myself. So it's kind of new still. So I'm still exploring in the field.
Do you have any new singles or any upcoming projects that we can look forward to?
Definitely. I just wrapped up and finishing an album, which I hope can come out on November 4th. And I picked specifically that day because it's my birthday, and I think it's a nice gift to myself to be able to
Absolutely.
release an album. It will contain 12 songs, and well, that's something I'm very much looking forward right now. I'm preparing all that and still finishing off a few video clips to go with it, and so from here to November 4th, which is just only a little more than a month away. So it looks good. I'm very excited about all that.
That's awesome. And this can be streamed on all different kinds of platforms.
Yes, this will be available on all the major platforms. Well, you know them all.
Yep.
Whatever people use, it's probably there
Mhm.
starting November 4th.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. What advice would you give someone that might want to start singing?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You mean what should I tell people who want to start a career, or is that your question?
Yes. Yep.
Well, first of all, look for your own niche, or whatever you're good at. I mean, don't try to imitate somebody else, because that's not a good idea. You may pick up ideas from others or be influenced by other people's music and try to go in that direction. But most important thing is that you do your own thing and you stick to that, and that's what you'll always be best at. You'll always be best at being yourself. And also, I also like to say that if you can, try to write your own material. It's a lot of people who haven't tried it don't even know maybe that they're able or are capable of doing it. I mean, just try it and see what comes. That's what I would say to people starting out.
I totally agree.
Well, okay, fine.
Well, I mean, hey, that's a good advice. Different advice than from other people that I've talked to, but hey, different is okay. I like that.
That's good. Different is it's important. We can't all be the same.
Mhm.
We need some diversity, I think, to make things look good.
Absolutely.
It's important. It adds up to the total image, right?
Mhm. What are your hobbies and interests outside of music?
Oh, well, I used to do sports, running, bicycle, stuff like that. And of course, I listen to music myself. I like to cook. I mean, I'm not bad in the kitchen. I like to prepare food and things like that. So I'm always interested in trying new things, new meals that are, well, special products or special spices, things like that, things you don't know, and try to use them in what you're cooking and see what it makes. So in that way, I like to explore on that a lot.
Mhm. What is one message that you would like to give your fans or anyone listening?
Well, a message. Well, not really. I don't really have a message or something I want to, you know, tell to the world. You know, I'm very excited. You're giving me this opportunity because, in fact, this is my very first overseas interview. So for me, that's very thrilling to do that. I'm just hoping that listeners who are listening to the show and hear the song that they are well excited about what they hear and that they like it and well that's all I really want, you know, for people to enjoy music I created. That's the best thing that can happen to me.
Mhm. And lastly, is there anything else that I forgot that you'd like to share with us today, Van?
Oh well, I don't know. I suppose you did get my latest single,
I
uh,
believe so, yep.
Mississippi Paved My Way. Well, it has a little story because, in fact, I wrote it uh, for the woman I'm living with, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I wrote especially that song for her as a tribute after she had come through this ordeal. And there was even a newspaper article here in Belgium who dedicated an article. Well, several newspapers did actually, but I'm just showing this one
Mhm.
just to well tell the story. That's me here. I don't know if you can properly see it. Me here with another guy I recorded the song with, and this is my girlfriend Catherine Derzan, and she's holding here the lyrics printed on canvas, because in the song more or less relates what the ordeal was she went through in a symbolic way. But that's a little bit the story behind the song and the reason why I wrote that track. So that's what I wanted to add since you asked me for it.
I think that's awesome. I
Yeah, I
really do.
was.
Mhm,
Uh, it was a little bit a special occasion for
mhm,
everybody, really.
mhm,
So that
mhm.
was very nice. Yeah.
Well, I just wanna say a huge thank you to Van Lommel for joining me right here on the Kane and Gordon Show, today's Best Country Mix. We truly appreciate your time to talk to us today, Van.
Well, thank you, Kayden. Thank you for having me. It was great. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you.